see what it looks like from here. That just looks so fucking cute. Alright, hello everyone, Tenny here. Nice to see you guys again. So it's been like 4 months since I last made a video because, you know, stuff and things. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you guys the books I read while I was gone, and I'm going to tell you what I thought of them and give you my rating. And then if you guys like any of the books, or you want more in-depth review, or if you want some recommendations based on it, you can leave me a comment below and I will definitely get back to you guys and give you some either recommendations via comment or make a video about it if like legit more than one person likes it. So alright, so first off, I'm looking at my Goodreads down here because 4 months is a long time and I can't remember anything. So the first book I read after Feral Sins by Suzanne Wright. Gotta crack one open for this. I know y'all know something about the Foxhole Court / the All for the Game series because, girl, y'all missing out if you ain't getting with this. So this is a pause. I got way too excited. So after finishing Feral Sins, I finished the second and third books in the series, the All for the Game series, which is a book series about a made-up sport named Exie that's kind of like field hockey and like lacrosse and like a court. And we have our main characters, which are the Exie team of Palmetto State University. Go Foxes. I love them. So this is about Neil Jostin, and he is in high school and he gets recruited to play for the Palmetto State Foxes, and it basically takes off from there. It's pretty dark, it's pretty twisted. The characters are the best part. Very like found family. They hate each other but they love each other. They don't love each other. They hate each other but they tolerate each other, and it's so not wholesome but wholesome, and it just has me feeling lots of things. My favorite books in the series were the first one and the third one. Everyone that doesn't like this series says they don't like it because it's unrealistic, but like, I know y'all are on Kindle Unlimited Romance. None of this stuff is realistic. Get out of here. So the next book I read was Her Every Fear. Okay, so this book is by Peter Swanson, and this is the kickoff to my like mystery suspense horror kick that happened a couple months ago. So this book, I legit don't even remember what it's about. Pause. Okay, I remember now. I just read the summary on Goodreads. I was like, girl, I remember this. I'm making sure it's still recording. Okay. So this girl's boyfriend goes psycho, and so she switches apartments with her like cousin that she's never met. So she moves from England to Boston and he moves to her place. And so the day she gets there, one of her neighbors goes missing and she's like, she was murdered, that's it. And everyone's like, okay. So she moves into this place, a bunch of weird shit starts happening. Kaboom kaba, it's a mystery. It was pretty good. It was kind of predictable. This was the first one I read, so I didn't know what true greatness was until I read Riley Sager. So, you know, at this point I was like, okay, 3.5, 4 stars. I don't even remember what I rated it, but you know, it was a good time. Okay. Home Before Dark. Girl, I got something to tell you about this book. This book shooketh me to the core. So this book is about, I couldn't remember her name, Maggie. Maggie is an interior decorator, and her family has been plagued with the story her father wrote about the house they lived in. He wrote a horror novel based on their house, and that's basically what her family is known for. Okay. Her father dies and he gives her the house. And so then she decides that she's going to renovate it and sell it. I'm like 90% sure that's what she does. Like, tries to do. So then weird stuff starts happening at this place again, and she's remembering what happened in the past. But fantastic. Can't get enough. I borrowed it from my mom, and it hurt me to give it back because I want to reread it like 12 times even though I know what happens. So, that one was definitely 5 stars. Next book I read, Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. My mom gave me all of this person's books to read, and I just like was like, yeah, give me some more. I'm like a crackhead. So Lock Every Door is about, girl, I love me some like messed up shit, and this was right up my alley. So this is about a girl who her boyfriend cheats on her. This happens in like the first like chapter of the book, so it's not a spoiler. Her boyfriend cheats on her, and she's looking for a job. And she applies to work at this fancy schmancy hotel. And then her neighbors start going missing, and she's trying to figure out what's happening, and it becomes more and more dangerous as it goes along. And it's so good. Like, you're like, it's not gonna be that convoluted. Nah, bitch, it's fucked up. So, so that one was 5 stars too. Okay. Next. The Silent Patient. Girl, I listened to this on audiobook, and let me tell you, it had me feeling some things and reading some pages. So I gave this 4.5 stars, and it was the bee's knees. So I rented this on the Libby app, and that's like the best way to get audiobooks because, you know, free shit's free shit. So this woman is committed to an insane asylum because she murdered her husband. That's like, it literally just tells you that. Like, here you go, this is where we're at. So she's silent, she doesn't talk. The story is told from this guy who becomes her psychiatrist. I think, like, it's a little fuzzy, okay? It's been a little while. He wants to work with her because he works with mentally ill people, and he thinks she's fascinating. Anyway, just, it's very character-driven story, and you're in their heads. It's so good. Highly recommend. It is long, though, I will tell you that. I did a Lady and the Tramp puzzle while I listened to it, and it was a good time. Alright, Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. This book, I also did a puzzle while listening to, but it was not nearly as good. Our main character, which I don't know the name of. Okay. Our main character, Rowan, works at a daycare facility, and she thinks it's the worst thing ever. So she's looking for a new job, and she finds this nannying position that's like basically too good to be true. So she goes to this place, and the family's amazing, and the house is awesome, and it's like super high tech, and it's a very atmospheric story. Like, you feel like you're there when you're listening to it. And she nannies the 2 girls, and they're basically like little evil demon children. And something bad happens to someone there, and she's faced with issues and things. Like, I don't know how much to give away with these things. I'm like, people are gonna be mad. People don't care. I don't know what to say. Okay, so read it. It was good. I listened to that one on audio as well. The narrator was really good. Then at this point, I started rereading The Foxhole Court, which is the first book in the All for the Game series, because I love it. I know I'm like super late to the party, but like, we don't care. Alright, next book I read, Angel Unseen, which is part of the Unseen MC by Bree. I haven't been giving author title names to any of these books. I'll put it in the information. Next book I read, Angel Unseen. So this book, my hair looks so bad. Alright, Angel Unseen. So this book is about a girl named Angel who's like done with all her shit. She just wants to finish college, she needs some money, and she's gonna work her ass off. So she becomes a stripper, and obviously you heard MC in the title, so it's motorcycle romance. My favorite. character Tommy, I only know his name because I just read it because my memory is horrendous. They get into some shenanigans. Obviously they're like gonna get together, so you know, stuff and things. I liked this one. It's not my favorite motorcycle romance, but it's definitely not the worst one I've ever read because I've read some bad stuff on Kindle Unlimited. They've done me dirty a few times. So I gave this one 3.75 to 4 stars. Alright, next one. Girl. DNF at 46, counting it because I suffered. That's my Goodreads review. So, Rain, Sin City Outlaws #1 by MN4G. I don't even remember what this is about. I'm pretty sure the guy was just a huge asshole douchebag. The Death of Miss Westway. I was 80% into this book, and my library thing expired, so I was like, counting it. Let's try and stop me. So, this book is about a girl that gets a letter that she is about to inherit a bunch of money from a relative, and she doesn't know these people, but she is going to go and collect the money anyway. I have no idea what happens at the end of this book. It might be good. It has the same narrator as The Turn of the Key, and her voice is really good. But I probably won't be finishing it, so maybe don't ask me for a review on that one. Alright, hello everyone. Nice to see you again. For you guys it's the same video. For me it's the third time I filmed this, and I'm getting a little irritated. So, where did we leave off? We left off with Two Shots Down. This book was a paranormal shifter romance about a guy who turns into a bull, and he is part of the pro bull riding circuit, and a woman named Cheyenne. I didn't think I said this, but the guy's name is Two Shots Down. And Cheyenne is the widow of a man killed in a sporting event that Two Shots Down was a part of. And she becomes the manager for the top 3 bulls in the circuit, and everything takes off from there. So I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was really good. I'd never read a shifter romance about bulls, and I was like, how is this gonna work? But then it was like rodeo cowboy vibes hot, and I was like, sign me up. The Butcher of the Bay by Bree. So this book was jacked up. All I'm gonna say is sex trafficking, romance, hitman, possibly not a hitman, man who kills people for money, but maybe not a hitman. This book is part of a series. It's like a spin-off series, so you don't have to read the other ones. It will help you. I read the first book in the series, but it didn't really tell me anything because none of the characters interlapped in those 2 parts. But I really liked this one. It was really fucked up, but like really entertaining. Really liked it. I give that one 4 out of 5 stars. Next one, Debt Inheritance by Pepper Winters. If you thought the other one was fucked up, I think this one might have been the same level and or more fucked up. So this is about 2 characters I can't remember the name of again. 1, 2, 3. Jethro and Neela. So Neela's family is indebted to Jethro's family. You learn about it, obviously. Fucking dumb, Kenzie. Okay, so Neela and Jethro. Neela's family is indebted to Jethro's family through a centuries-old wrongdoing of some sort. And the first daughter in Neela's family is given to Jethro's family. The oldest son, I believe, is given the daughter. And they're allowed to do whatever they want with her. You can see where the problem is here. So this one was really entertaining as 2. This one does leave off on like a huge cliffhanger. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. I just feel like I might have gotten all I could get out of this series. So I'm gonna put that on pause for now. I gave this one 3 out of 5 stars. And then the last book I read while I was away, y'all were waiting, Wicked Cravings by Suzanne Wright. The second book in the Phoenix Pack series. I liked this one maybe more than the first one, but I really liked the first one too. So this book is about Dante and Jamie. Dante is the beta from the first book, so the second in command to Trey. Jamie is a wolf from Trey's old pack, and she comes to the Phoenix pack. And Dante and Jamie have a past. They know each other from when they grew up. Right? Okay, yeah, I'm right. I got a little confused there for a second because the book I'm reading right now has the same kind of thing. So they've known each other since they were little kids, and so they're stuck in that like awkward friendship, like each other, don't like each other kind of thing. Very angsty. Like, the reason I love this series the most is because the girls are like bomb as fuck, and I'm like, girl power. So I gave that one 4 stars as well. And I gave that one 4 stars as well. Alright, so those are all the books that I've read while I was away from YouTube. If you guys have any video suggestions or would like any reviews of these books, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.